Trump's True Crimes, Episode 48, Trump Soho Fraud. Trump Soho was supposed to be one of the crown jewels of Donald Trump's real estate empire. Nestled in New York City's upscale Soho neighborhood, the condo development was marketed as a high-end, luxury project with sleek designs and world-class amenities. The branding was perfect. The Trump name was supposed to guarantee success. But behind the shiny facade was a web of fraud, misrepresentation, and financial schemes that would eventually come crashing down. The project began with great fanfare. Luxury real estate buyers were promised a sleek, modern living experience. However, the reality didn't match the advertisements. Trump Soho was built as a condo-hotel hybrid, a structure that allowed investors to buy units and rent them out to hotel guests when they weren't in use. The idea was to offer buyers a chance to profit from the high-demand tourist market in New York City, all while owning a luxurious piece of prime real estate. The problem? The entire project was a mess of exaggerated claims, inflated sales figures, and deceptive marketing tactics. Trump and his team made bold promises about the profitability of the units, assuring investors that the properties would bring in sky-high returns. But in reality, many of the units went unsold, and the ones that did sell were often sold at inflated prices. An investigation revealed that the developers had misled potential buyers with fabricated sales figures. They claimed that units were being sold for premium prices, even when they were actually still available. Furthermore, they used aggressive marketing techniques that pushed people into purchasing property with false promises of guaranteed returns. This fraud not only hurt investors, but also tarnished the reputation of the Trump brand. The project's financial woes continued, with several high-profile lawsuits against Trump and his company. Former investors alleged that they were misled into purchasing overpriced units with unrealistic promises. The legal battles over Trump Soho continued for years, casting a dark shadow over what was once considered a premier real estate venture. Trump's involvement in the fraud came under intense scrutiny. Though he was never convicted of criminal charges related to Trump Soho, the scandal added to a growing list of legal and ethical concerns surrounding his business practices. It was another example of how the Trump brand, built on a carefully crafted image of success, was often grounded in misleading claims and deceit. The connections between Trump's financial dealings and his political ambitions didn't stop at real estate. In the next episode, we take a closer look at how Trump used the events leading up to the January 6th insurrection to raise money for his cause, and how that money was funneled into various organizations, many of which have raised serious legal questions. What role did fundraising play in the Capitol attack, and could these financial ties lead to more criminal charges for Trump? Tune in next time to learn the truth behind the boss. Insurrection fundraiser.